So hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Deepa and this is Divine Tarot by Deepa Sri. Yes. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what is the energy of your person and what are the messages that we get from the spirits and the universe. So in today's video, I'm using the Gentle Thrills Tarot. Yeah. So in this video, let's see what this deck wants to convey and what are the messages that I have from the spirits. Yes. So what is going on? So we have the new moon approaching very shortly, and yeah, so during that time the energies are very high, and you get a lot of messages from your divine masculine as well. Yes. So let's see what we have. Okay. So I took out the cards out of the box. Let's see what are the messages that we have. So I can see a lot of colors, and I really love the illustrations on this because they are so nice. Yeah, they give colorful feel, like it makes me remember a rainbow, like all auras and all the colors. Yes. So let's see. Okay, so we have 5 of Pentacles below the deck. So actually what happens when you start this journey is the significant thing which I have observed is a lot of career switch among the divine feminines. Yeah, so I feel that very strongly with the 5 of Pentacles. So when I began my journey, I was really undergoing a lot of transformation in my career, and it was a time to rediscover myself. And I've also seen that during this time, like a lot of them also find them. So during the beginning of this journey, for me it was a rediscovery of career, and I've seen that with a lot of divine feminines as well. What you love you no longer like, and I also see that during this time family also becomes very important. So the divine feminines that I'm here tapping into, I can see that. So I can see that there is a you have let go, or you have sacrificed a little bit on your career for your family, because I am getting a lot of Pentacles energy, yeah, from this deck. Even if we are right now in which season, I think on my channel I have sort of like let go of the seasons, because my title becomes the star of the show, like what energy I'm trying to convey in that particular video. So that particular the energy becomes the star of the show more than seasons. But let me tell you, of the 4 elements, the number 1 season that season as in the number 1 element, and the 3 seasons which I really tap into is the water signs. The 3 water signs which represents the Pisces, the Cancer, and what do you have? You have your Scorpio, are very significant that I have seen as a tarot card reader, and the energy cracking that I have done during this. So this 3 particular seasons have a lot of energy which is conveyed. Yeah. So yeah, so during that time you will see me really significantly talk. So we are about to I think we are entering our Cancerian season, yeah, very shortly. And for me, a Cancerian, there is a hell lot of difference between a June Cancerian and a July Cancerian, and there is a hell lot of difference like that between a October Scorpion. I don't consider an October a Scorpion itself. See, that is very particularly a Libran. So a November Scorpion is a very strong Scorpion. So in today's reading, even before I pick the cards, I very strongly tap into finance. I tap into money. I'm feeling like some of you, your person is a chartered accountant, CA. I'm feeling like someone that is vigorously working, like how you do auditing and all in firms and all of that. So I'm feeling that. For some of you, your person is working in a finance firm. So I feel that energy very strongly. For some of you, I'm also tapping here into Dubai. So for some of you, your person is living in Dubai, or there is some form of Dubai influence. Yeah. So without further ado, we're going to pick the first card. And what is the energy? Okay, Spirit. So what is oh my God, High Priestess. So with High Priestess, I feel like a lot of divine feminines here. I'm tapping into divine feminines that are retrieving their energy, because to me High Priestess talks about like someone that wants to hold her ground. And I believe that even I am now in high priestess energy. So high priestess energy talks about like someone that is holding their ground, someone that is right now take on a break, or for me it talks about that. And I have signified the presence, the importance of living in the present. So that becomes very significant, because you have to sometimes leave things to itself. So here I'm tapping into some of the divine feminines that have retrieved their energy, and this is a spirit confirmation that it is for your good. Whenever you take these breaks, or when you are on a journey to rediscover yourself, yeah, so that time I feel like the energy becomes very significant, and you finally rediscover yourself, and you're on this journey. So I'm here, whoever is watching, I see that you are a rediscovery of yours. So the high priestess here also talks about a lot of savings. So I'm seeing here someone vigorously saving their money, and I also see a lot of flush of money. So there is a lot of money walking in, and a lot of money flowing in, and I feel all of that, because high priestess is something that you're securing, safeguarding, and all of that. So I'm getting that energy. Okay, so the next energy I get is Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, I'm also seeing a lot of foreign investments. So this reading is very specifically for someone that is jotting down their finances, is on a plan to save a lot of their money and all of that. I'm seeing that. See, the first energy which I get with the Wheel of Fortune is September, so the month of 9. So I am feeling like in September you have a lot of money walking in, and to me it talks about that. So September, so the Wheel of Fortune for me, first thought which I get is September. I tap here into a Virgo season. So a lot of stability, and Virgo is a very strong sign which is associated with calculations and money and all of that, because it is ruled by Mercury. So Mercury, more than Gemini, if in Gemini Mercury becomes a communication sign, because it's the third house from your your Karpurush Rasi, your Aries. So in you're coming to your Virgo, Mercury becomes the calculative brain. Mercury becomes someone that is very strongly tapping into their finances and all of that. So in Kanya Rashi, like in your Virgo, Mercury becomes very calculative, like jotting down. So very strong CA sign is what I get. So in the month of September, I'm very strongly seeing a flush of money coming your way. Yeah. Okay, so that's good news for some of you. Yeah. The next one I get is Hermit. So the Hermit is the number 9 card in the tarot. So Hermit is again a major arcana. So it's good news for some of you. In September, I also see, for some of you, you're about to get a bonus or a pay increment, or some form of lump sum of money. For some of you, Wheel of Fortune is also associated with travel. So in September, I see some of you vigorously traveling, like there can be a very significant travel which would benefit your growth. Yeah. So I see that. And the Hermit card, like I say, is the number 9, the major arcana. So which is confirming that September, which I am tapping into. For some of you, your person is a September born, yeah, or a Virgo. So any two of these, I feel that. So the next card is Strength. So again, we have a major arcana. So what I feel with the Strength here is that, so the first thought which I get is 8th house. So 8th house talk about a lot of wealth that was secured, and for some of you that is struggling or battling any of their parents' court cases, I feel that there would be a clearance of that. And I also see some of the ancestral property, like I say, in astrology, 8th house is very strongly related to your ancestral property. So I feel like any of your ancestral property which was not getting sold, or which was stuck, or in a court case, being relieved. This is a sign of that. So this message is for someone that it's meant for. So I see a lot of money walking in. See, I feel it even immediate. So whenever this video reaches you, but there is a lot of September energy in this reading. And let me tell you one more energy which is very significant this year is you have 9-9 portal, which is there anyways, and it is a very strong, already like your Lion Gates portal starts in August itself, and it always continues, from there, like good 21 days it continues. And what is happening this year, September, is you have the 999 energy. So today's energy is not very specifically to your person or only you. I feel like whoever this reading is meant for and who is the first thought that comes in your mind. So that particular person, or because you are watching it, is even you. So today, because the lower bottom card energy was 5 of Pentacles, I knew that we're tapping here into finance. Yeah. And this is very important because I have seen that only when your your career is satisfied, or you are in a satisfied career journey, that would really impact how you pursue your personal life and how you focus on things, is if you're career driven. So because here I'm tapping here into a lot of Virgo energy, and in astrology Virgo is one sign which is very career driven, and they don't get emotionally so attached. They are very, they have very logical mind, and they have very good reasoning. So yeah, so I also see that very strongly in Aquarius ascendant, because in Aquarius ascendant your 8th house becomes the Virgo house, which is exactly what I'm trying to decode here. So your person can be a Virgo moon, or Virgo ascendant. More than Virgo ascendant, I'm tapping here into your Aquarius ascendant, in which Virgo becomes the 8th house, and that particular person would have this kind of energy. Yeah. So moving on, let's see. So we have the Chariot. So I'm seeing like flash, like I say, walk in, like for some of you I'm also seeing that because here we also have this followed by Chariot and Strength card. Sorry, Chariot is followed by the Strength card, which talks a very strong of mother association. So for some of you, if your mother is sick, or battling some form of disease, because this is also followed by the Hermit, I'm feeling that finally you would see a major improvement in her health, because Chariot talks about that. Okay, so moving on, let's see what else we have. So oh my god, did we get a 4 of Wands? Yeah. So in this card, I am feeling like, oh my god, it talks a lot about commitment. 4 of Wands, I'm seeing like a commitment from your person. Oh my god, the energy just switched with this card. Yeah. So I am here tapping into your person that is having a very strong discussion with his family, because 4 of Wands is also, we also got the 8 of Pentacles, which talks about a lot of like serious discussion, yeah, surrounding you. Your person is discussing with his family about you. I think this energy is very strongly on my channel from a very long time. Yeah. So the next card that we have is, oh my god, we got a Death card. So Scorpion, I'm getting a very strong Scorpion energy. Scorpion Death card to me also talks like a lot about rebirth. Yeah, so I am a Scorpion myself. So generally speaking, I'll tell you, when a Scorpion energy comes, suddenly there is pin drop silence. Yeah, and I'm telling that being a Scorpion. Yeah, so there is pin drop silence. People discuss, oh my god, she's a Scorpion and all of that. But let me tell you, of the 12 zodiacs, actually the softest people are the Scorpions. But you have to fall in that books to figure out. Scorpions are very hard to convince, because they can see the truth crystal clear. Yeah, they have a gifted sixth sense, because Scorpio is a sign ruled by 3 planets: Mars, Ketu, and Pluto. So it's ruled by 3 planets. So that is why you have that energy wherein Scorpio is not easily to be fooled with. Yeah. So with the Death card here, I'm getting a lot about your person want to restart, because here it talks a lot about like Phoenix energy, like a restart. Death always talks about restart. So yeah, so Death talks a lot about restart, and whenever a Scorpion card comes, let me tell you, there is, like I said, a pin drop silence. People fear. For some reason, the aura that Scorpions emit, because it is a very intense zodiac, and like I say, always a season starts from a Scorpio and ends with a Libra. So that that energy, I'm getting like some form of kickstart, new. Oh my god, in this deck, let me tell you, there is a very funny thing. The 7 of Swords here is associated with the card, the traitor. So in your story, there is some traitor, and I'm sure it's a purple aura. Yeah. So there is some form of traitor in your story that your person knows. Yeah, and I'll tell you why this is so strong is because this is followed by a Scorpion card, and Scorpions catch like this. very hard to fool a Scorpion because it's gifted with intuition, because it's ruled, like I say, by Mars and Ketu and Pluto. 3 signs ruled, your Scorpion. That is why it's highly intuitive. You can never fool a Scorpion because they will read you like that. And you have so many celebrities. If you are a November Scorpion more than an October Scorpion, by default you will be in limelight. You have so many Scorpions. You have Aishwarya Rai, you have Shah Rukh Khan, you have Tabu, you have Sushmita Sen, you have so many people, and you have Kris Jenner. You have so many people, Kendall Jenner. You have so many Scorpions. Scorpions by default can decode you. So in this 7 of Swords is coded with the card, the traitor. 7 of Swords is a very sneaky energy. So there is some form of villain in your story. Like I said, always I give the example of Mahabharata and I, refer to Shakuni, like that. There is some villain or some form of main person that does not want your union. So your person has found out who is that. Okay guys, so my LG stand by me. There is no charge in that. So today we are going to stick with this deck and decode as much energy as we can. Yes. Okay. So moving on, what else we have? So the world. So someone, there is a villainous energy in your story. So whatever thought you get, your person has figured out that this particular person is a traitor. And let me tell you, I'm not generalizing to only a karmic. Like I say, it's very hard to decode a purple aura karmic in your story. Yeah, you can easily decode a green aura. Yeah, it's very tough to decode a purple aura. So your person here, I'm gonna make that in the purple aura video, has decoded someone that was not wanting this union, someone that was making a lot of poking or needles in your story. There was a lot of what do you say, I'm lack of words. I think your person is in shock after finding out about this person. Yeah, so I'm feeling the shock in this energy. Temperance, which all talks about balance. So your person is now in terms with, there is a sudden switch of energy. From that finance, we now landed to all this. I feel like your person has also discussed this with his family, because we also got the card of 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands, which talk about a lot of discussion to and fro. And he's also confided in any female friend he has, because I'm here tapping into any female energy. So your person has said about this, to his female friend. Very strong female energy, and there is a strong chance that this female, you can see there is a lot of pink hair. Yeah, can be pink or red aura. Yeah, because I'm also getting your red aura energy. Okay, and the next card we have is 9 of Cups. Oh my god, a wish fulfillment. So again we are back to the finance reading. So there is a lot of flush of money. So yeah, with 9 of Cups I'm getting like a huge wish fulfillment. And I'm also seeing a lot of energy switch from September. Again, September is very strong, dude. For some reason, I'm here tapping into the 999 portal energy, which I'm going to decode that time. So we have another 3 months to go. And remember, all the 9s, you get all the 9s as well, right? So you have 9, you have 18, you have 27. So I'm also tapping into those numbers. 9 of Cups here is a very strong wish fulfillment. So there is a lot of abundance walking your way. I'm feeling someone that is, making fixed deposits, that is buying a lot of gold. For me, with 9 of Cups, I'm also seeing that energy. So that is very significant here today. And wow, we have 10 of Pentacles. So like I said, it's a very strong, flush of money. Oh my god, this combination, dude, are you kidding me? And it's followed by the world temperance. Oh my god, are you kidding me? So I am feeling like you shut down a lot of negative people. To me, or the traitor is reverse if I put it. So you have shut down a lot of 7 of Swords. And in this card, if you see, there is a mask off. You can see that the skeleton is revealed of this person. So, and sadly, you see this card is also having that purple. Like I said, when I make the purple aura video, I think I'm just saving up for that, when I'm going to decode why this aura is flawed. Yeah. So in this, after fighting all your demons, your purple energy, I feel like there is a huge flush of positivity. And I've practically experienced this, that when you let go of all the all that insecurities and pessimistic thoughts, mainly purple aura is associated with these 2 adjectives: pessimistic behavior and insecurities. So when you fight this internal battle, there is a lot of abundance walking your way. And oh my god, can any I'm just loving these cards. The World, Temperance. So like I say, this is an iconic duo. You have the World, the Temperance. Even if oh my god, I dropped it. Okay, so you have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which is a match made in heaven. I think that combination I got very less. This two cards, like it's a match made in heaven. I cannot ask for more. So there is massive something that you're blessed with. Because that Eight of Pentacles to me was something that you worked very hard. So for some of you, I'm seeing in September you have some proposal, or you have in your workplace some major money flow in, something happening during that time. Like I say, Ace of Wands, and this is a very strong Mars energy, and because we are in the year of Mars. And next we'll enter the month of Ketu 7, which all talks about more emotional detachment. So you would see yourself grow emotionally a lot more in the month of July. Yeah, because Mars by this month end is also entering, July 28 is also entering next month end into the sign of Virgo, which is exactly opposite your Saturn, which all talks about Ace of Wands. So Saturn, he always, if he punishes your bad karma, he also blesses the good karma. So you also have that energy. So I feel like stopping. That is it for this video. Yes, so it was a very strong finance blessing and all of that. So I will see you guys in the next video with a new energy. I'm very excited for how my channel is going. Yes, so thank you so much if you watched till the end. I will see you guys in the next video with a new energy. Yes, so this is Deepa bidding a bye. Bye guys.